Hello, my darlings. So today we're kind of just going to jump straight into the story. I feel like I want to say thank you, first of all, before I jump straight in. Thank you guys so much for your support. Those of you who have been signing up to the subscription, whether on Facebook or on Patreon. That is my main source of income. So, of course, I'm very, very grateful. But I'm also grateful to those of you who have been commenting, reacting, sharing, sending stars and donations. All of that means so much to me. And I really, really appreciate your support. That being said, I didn't get the inkling to look up any specific oracle cards. So we're going to be using the ArtesanaDivina tarot deck. And then I'm going to be using the... This time the clarifiers are bigger than the actual deck. We're going to be using the Ancestral Path Tarot to clarify, okay? So let's get started. What is the energy for today's collective? 3 teacups, which is Cancer Mercury. The Wand, which is Leo Mars. 2 Spears, which is Aries Venus. So I'm going to stop there so we can do a part 2, because it won't be until July 5th that I start switching things around. So we'll do a part 1 and 2. And then the 8 Katanas, which is Libra Pluto. Libra Pluto. And right beneath it, 8 gold coins, which is Taurus Pluto. And 3 Katanas, Libra Mercury. Ooh. There's a relationship here that might be coming to an end. This Libra is partnership. Okay, it doesn't have to be a relationship like a husband and a wife or a boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be like a business partnership. There's a partnership, let's put it that way. A partnership is coming to an end. Or it's changing. So, like, let's say this is a friendship and it could be 2 people going into business partnership, or the other way around. It could be a business partnership changing into a romantic relationship. So it could be that too. 3 teacups, which is Cancer Mercury. So it could be friends. Could be 2 people who are friends and are going to start getting romantic. It does say beginning of summer and middle of summer, though. So this is more about timing as well. For some of you, it'll happen right now because we are right now in the beginning of summer. For others of you, it won't happen until we're a little further progressed. But with the Leo Mars energy here, it tells me 2 different things. One, whoever is moving forward is doing so because they just feel the need to. It's Leo. It's like, I can't contain myself anymore. But they're also very passionate about the other person. And again, this doesn't have to be romantic. If it's like a business partnership or something along those lines, they're very passionate about whatever they're going to be working on together. With Aries Venus, though, I don't know. I feel like someone's coming in real hot and heavy. Tell me about Cancer Mercury. Tell me about Cancer Mercury. We're going to do 1 card at a time. Cancer Mercury. 5 of Staves for Cancer Mercury. Overall energy, 9 of Staves. I want to read these because you know how the Ancestral Path has like different energies? And it's always lovely, the different perspectives it brings up. So the 5 of Staves in this deck indicates discussion, planning, strategies, negotiation, cooperative efforts by diverse groups to achieve a common goal, a pooling of skills and talents to create something on a grand scale. So again, this could definitely be a business partnership because it is the Cancer Mercury. So even if it is a business partnership, it's going to be between people who consider each other family. It's not going to be this very dry business only. It's going to be like, hey, let's work together, and they're going to be close to each other. There's a closeness here. But yeah, they're going to they've got a common goal. That's what stands out the most. They've got a common goal, so they're going to cooperate together, bring in different skills and talents, but it's to create something on a grand scale. So it's going to be a wonderful thing. The Nine of Wands, let's see. Hard physical manual labor that may produce weariness, exhaustion, fatigue, or even illness. The need for a rest or break from a difficult project. Interesting. So we have cooperation towards a common goal, and then someone who needs to take a break. They've been doing a lot. So it could be that this partnership is coming in to give someone a respite, to give someone a sense of like take a breather, take a moment. That is interesting. Give me another card for Cancer Mercury, for the Three Teacups. Give me another card for the Three Teacups. Because it could be that what I'm getting is that somebody could have been doing all the work by themselves. And to give them a respite, the universe is bringing in assistance. Give me another card for the Three Teacups. Four of Swords. And overall energy, the Moon. Okay. What does the Four of Swords say on this one? Four of Swords says you cannot prevail against greater forces. Release ideals or goals that cannot be actualized. Alternatively, listen to your inner voice and act upon its message. Don't bury good ideas. And then the Moon. Understanding and flowing with cycles, perceiving patterns in events, creating patterns of meaning in life, weaving destiny, distinguishing between webs of illusion and reality, coming to the end of a cycle. You may be a fly caught in a web, or a poorly woven pattern may have to be undone and rewoven. Resistance to adapting to cycles may create roadblocks in your path. Oh, okay. So with the Four of Swords, someone here has a really great idea, but they're somehow having trouble bringing it to fruition by themselves. So the universe is bringing in help, because it's like the part that stood out to me the most was weaving destiny, and a poorly woven pattern may have to be undone and rewoven. And basically saying don't resist adapting to cycles. So this could be somebody who's used to working alone. They're used to taking on all the burden. They're used to taking on all the pressure. But they've got members of a team coming in to assist them. Getting that, we got the Six of Swords and the Three of Staves. Yeah. Three of Staves is sometimes indicating somebody traveling. Could be from overseas, maybe? Doesn't have to be. I don't know why travel always is overseas. One more for Three of Teacups. One more for the Three Teacups. The Hermit. And the Hierophant. Oh. Okay. The Hermit. Let's read the Hermit first. Solitude, contemplation, knowledge or illumination from the past, valuing traditions and the wisdom of elders or ancestors, the appearance of a mentor, guide, teacher, or role model at a critical juncture in one's life path. Can also indicate being held back by the past, living in the past, or ignoring lessons of the past, fear of death, dread of aging, denying the validity of tradition. Okay. And then the Hierophant. And this is a feminine Hierophant. A spiritual leader or teacher, connection with the infinite, sacred, macrocosm, or divine. Messages from non-rational sources, insights gained by life experience, self-acceptance, and maturity. Ritual and ceremony, the outer forms of worship, religious, spiritual activities and doctrine, the bestowal of blessing, forgiveness, or absolution from a spiritual leader. Conversely, can indicate a tendency to cling to outdated traditions or ideas. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's not. This is the first meaning. Okay, so this hermit person. Remember, it's solitude. Like I said, someone who's used to doing things by themselves. And interestingly enough, the universe is aligning them with a mentor, but not just any mentor. Somebody who's connected to divinity. Because in this deck, this is the Oracle of Delphi, the person in the image. So this is somebody who has the gift of receiving messages. So this could be a tarot reader, an astrologer, a psychic, a medium, somebody who knows how to do scrying, somebody who channels. Let's just put somebody who channels messages. But this is a big project. Someone has a big project where it's almost like they're a little worried about completing it themselves at this moment, because they feel like they need someone who's going to bring in more information from divinity. Which means they've already tried. The Four of Swords indicates they've already tried this by themselves and it didn't work. And so maybe they prayed to divinity for assistance and divinity's like, we got you. And they're sending a Hierophant. Well, okay. Tell me about the wand. Give me an energy card for the wand. So whatever it is, remember I was talking about, I was really passionate. This person's very passionate about this project. Three of Cups again. And Three of Staves. Okay, so it'll be like 3 people. This is like a team. A team that does what? Let's see. The Three of Cups. Reconciliation, reunion, renewal, commitment, promises, vows, issues of trust and honor. Reconnecting with people and places from the past, being restored by integrating the past into the present, combining the spiritual and material aspects of one's life. There it is. That's what this means. Okay. Now, I do want to point out that we have King Arthur, Guinevere, and Lancelot in this image, which unfortunately turned into a love triangle. Hopefully, that's not what this means. Hopefully, this is dealing more with the closeness that these people had before things went sideways. But this is somebody who has a 3D project, but they're having to bring in their spiritual beliefs. They're having to bring in somebody to guide them spiritually. So they need there's something they can't see, and they need someone who can see beyond the logical, rational things in life. Somebody who can see beyond to give them additional information. Let's see, the Three of Staves. Successful conclusion of a journey or project. Leaping back into the mainstream of activity following a period of withdrawal or inactivity. Inheritance. Passing power, wealth, or wisdom to the next generation. So this could be somebody who is bringing in an assistant. Okay, so everything applied here. Everything that I said applied in this story. So first of all, this person has been inactive. They have been withdrawn for a while because I think that they've tried to do it by themselves and they couldn't, and it frustrated them and they pulled back. Like they were frustrated. They asked for assistance and they were guided towards, you need help. You need either one, they were given the answer of what type of help they needed, or 2, they were pointed towards a specific person. So it's a collective. It'll apply one way to some and another to others. But they were they know that this is going to help them have a successful conclusion of this project. But this project has to do with inheritance, passing power, wealth, or wisdom to the next generation. That has something to do with this. Look at that. Look, beneath that, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be somebody is fighting for their inheritance, fighting for their wealth, or trying to get power given to them. Let's see. Clarify the wand. Oh. We had 3 cards. Oh. Queen of Sacred Circles is the overall energy. This time we're going to read the Queen of Sacred Circles first because we got 3 cards now. So, Queen of Sacred Circles. Okay, this is grandmother. Oh, look at that. Right beneath that, we've got... Okay, so we have Queen of Sacred Circles, the 2 of Cups, King of Sacred Circles. I think that this could start off as a business thing. And then it would turn into more. Both people may not realize this at this moment. Okay. Let's look at the Queen of Sacred Circles first. So Queen of Sacred Circles, Grandmother Moon, represents the wisdom of the feminine maternal principle, the wisdom of the grandmothers, elders, or ancestors, nurturance, being cared for, the release of one's burdens to a willing recipient, unconditional love and acceptance. The bounty of the earth is available for the taking. So this is the second time we see feminine wisdom. So the first Hierophant came out as a feminine oracle, right? As a feminine Hierophant. And now we've got Queen of Sacred Circles representing the wisdom of the feminine. So either this could represent an actual feminine, or it represents a man who is very, very in touch, because the feminine is the one connected to intuition, right? So they're very connected to their feminine side, one of the two. Now, let's read Judgment first. Okay, so this is self-judgment and self-forgiveness, a time of assessment, the attraction of the soul to the creator or self to higher self, alternatively, outer rather than inner judgment, failing challenges, shrinking away from self-knowledge and self-assessment, inability to love or forgive. You know what? The Queen of Sacred Circles was talking about unconditional love, right? Yeah, and acceptance. It's like somebody, you know how people go to a priest to confess, in the Catholic faith at least, they go to a priest to confess, and then the priest grants them absolution, right? Can't talk today. This is connected somehow. Either this is somebody who feels like they've got, they want to cleanse themselves in some way, and somehow this feminine has the ability to do so. Then it's followed by the 4 of Cups. Ennui, discontent, boredom, laziness, estrangement, depression, weariness, loss of hope, physical incapacity or handicap, mental, emotional, or physical illness, a spiritual wasteland, numbing emotions with alcohol or drugs. So somebody here okay, this is someone in power, because this person keeps showing up as King Arthur over and over and over. Somebody in power, but they're very disconnected from their higher self. And yet, here we see the higher self pulling them out. So this is somebody who wants to connect with their higher self. And either their guides or their own intuition is guiding them towards the person that is going to help them do that. Okay. The world. Let's look at the world. This is ecological and or global issues, perfection, recognition, fulfillment, completion, success, achievement, rewards reaped from hard work, long-term goals accomplished, can also indicate lack of global perspective, tunnel vision, inability to see a forest for the trees, blah, blah, no. That's Phil's reverse. Okay, so another thing that stood out with Queen of Sacred Circles was the bounty of the earth is available for the taking. So this could be somebody, the depression doesn't have to be with them disconnected from their higher self. This could be depression at how the earth is being treated, how Gaia is being treated. Oh, so this is people who are coming together. Yeah, because that was immediately what I touched on with this. Ecological, okay. So if this is someone in power that has the ability to change the political landscape, they're pulling in spiritual help to do so. But the political landscape will also affect the earth. This is what they're passionate about. Oh, that's wonderful. I love this. I love this so much. It's a team. It's at least 3 people. No, minimum 2, but could be 3 or more. Huh. This is wonderful. I love this. This is exactly how, whoever this person is in power, this is exactly how power should be used. Tell me about Aries Venus. Uh-oh. Princess of Sacred Circles in reverse. With the Princess of Staves upright. Okay. So the Princess of Sacred Circles in reverse somebody wasteful and lazy. And interestingly enough, this, when it's upright, represents Mother Earth. And it's reversed. But I'm actually sensing this as a person. So this person in power, they might have selected someone that they felt had a strong connection to Earth. And they realized, no, this person don't give a fuck. They waste resources. They're entitled. They're lazy. So upright, it would represent someone with a strong connection with the earth, which can manifest as concern for the environment, concern for animals and children, or domestic concerns with the home and hearth. Traditional meanings of thrift, diligence, and benevolence apply here, as well as the negative implications of waste and laziness, but it's reversed. So they might have thought this when they barely joined forces with this person. They thought, this is going to be a great partnership. And now they're realizing this is somebody who does not care for the environment, does not care for animals or children, and might not even be a great housekeeper. Princess of Staves, let's see. But this one came out upright. Messages from the other side, a higher plane or a different dimension, discerning between right and wrong, and making a stand for the right. Participating in a just cause, the eruption of something due to tremendous forces underneath the surface of everyday reality. Is this the third person? This could be the third person. It could just be that they're really young, but they get messages from the other side, from a higher plane or a different dimension. And they have the ability to discern between what's right and wrong and stand up for what's right, participating in a just cause. This could be the third person. So it could be that they're just It could be that they're just learning about themselves. They're they have some growing to do. Let's see, because I could be wrong. Clarify 2 spheres. Eight of Cups. The Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant. Let's see, 8 of Cups. Abandoning assured success for an uncertain future, dissatisfaction with material success, spiritual yearnings, leave-takings, and farewell, temporary and permanent. Okay. So they might have joined forces initially with this person who they saw as someone who was connected to divinity. But they also thought that they had similar goals. Like they both cared about the earth, and they realized, no, this person does not care. So this person who is showing up as King Arthur, who isn't really, the hermit, they're not working with this person anymore. They're walking away. Even though there's some hesitation here. It's taking a leap of faith. That's why it's Aries energy. Because this Hierophant is uncertain. They don't know much about this Hierophant. But they are dissatisfied with their current situation with this Princess of Sacred Circles in reversed. They yearn for more spiritually. And it's almost like, I feel like we're dealing with levels here, okay? Because the Hierophant is going to be, let's say there's different types of messages, okay? So the Princess of Staves, which also received messages from the other side, is still a princess, like a page. The Hierophant is a major arcana. So it's almost like they thought that anybody who connected to the other side would receive the same messages. Now they're realizing, no, there's levels to this. The person that they got together, that they came together in a partnership with, only got messages that were kind of connected to materialistic things. And they're not happy with that. They're like, no, I want to influence the health of Mother Earth. I want to change things. You're not giving me information about that. Give me one more for the 2 of Spears. The Tower. And the 7 of Sacred Circles. The Tower represents unexpected, total, sudden change. Breaking down old beliefs, a sudden event that destroys one's foundation or basic beliefs, time to rebuild from the ruins of the past, the breakdown of matter to its essential elements, catastrophic events that the individual has no control over except in how he or she responds to them. Wow. This Hermit, I think that maybe in the past they did align with this person. Maybe their goals were similar. They both just wanted materialistic gain. But they've changed. Their beliefs have changed. Their perspective has changed. And therefore they're walking away because they're like, this doesn't serve me anymore. This isn't what I want anymore. I want to change. I feel like this is someone who has the power. Okay, so either one, this is someone who has the power to impact global, like the way that Mother Earth is treated, or 2, they have the ability to change the laws on how Mother Earth is treated, one of the 2, but it has something to do with that. And then again, 7 of Sacred, let's look at the 7 of Sacred Circles. The rewards of hard work, the bounty of the harvest, communal sharing of food and or resources, The fruits of labor sustain the community through the winter season. Conservation of resources for lean time. Yeah, this is somebody who's looking to start conserving resources. Like maybe this is someone who wants to bring back things like teaching people how to can, making farming, or people keeping a kitchen garden. There's something here. These two people align when it comes to what they both want to do. So that means that they know that this feminine hierophant also wants the same thing, which is why they're this is fast. They're rushing towards this, because I'm telling you, it's sudden, but at the same time we have Aries Venus, which is like this, when Venus is partnership, right? So they're rushing towards this feminine hierophant to create a partnership. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull. Well, it's already at 30 minutes. I'm going to do part 2. I'm going to pull additional cards. That part 2 will be on the subscriber side. So let's go to the subscriber side and see. Let's continue the story, see what's up. And I hope to see you guys there. Bye-bye.